All right. Facebook's building the audience. See how we do in this location today. Just go ahead and start sharing this out. As you guys are coming in, go ahead and give me a heart or let me know that you're here, where you're listening in from. That way I know people are here and that it's working. If you can hear me, give me a heart. Wonder if anyone can hear me. Can anyone hear me? If you can hear me, give me a heart. That way I can see and make sure everyone's listening in and can hear me. I just want to share this out real quick. All right. Can you all hear me? Thumbs up. Good. Thank you very much. Thank you, Nicholas. Welcome. Welcome. It's saying it's weak. Apologize for that. We'll find out. So, what we're going to do is I want to talk today a little bit about setting up your profile, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, you've been on Instagram for a while, or a little bit. Hey, Leroy. What's happening, man? So, with the Instagram, now I'm talking as far as business or personal, whatever it is. But I'm mainly talking from a business perspective and using Instagram to build whatever business that you have. And I want to go through and give you a couple of steps and tips here. One, they announced a while back, about 2-3 months ago, the ability to have a business profile. And there was a lot of concern or questioning, should I stay personal? Should I go business? It's really up to the user. If you're going to use Instagram for personal, leave it personal. But I highly recommend switching over to business if you're going to be using Instagram for business, for a couple tips. And number one is being able to have that contact up there. You can fill in a number. If you don't want to list your own number, you don't have to. You can get one from Google where it'll forward right to it. You can also put in that it'll just SMS. They can contact you via an email and they can write to you, so you can talk to them that way. And if you're in a brick and mortar, it allows you to put the address, so you can put it there. If you're working online like I do, you can put the city and state so people can find you that way. And you don't have to put the actual street address, you just put the city and state, so that way people can find you easier that way. That's the one reason why I say choose a business profile. The other reason is I say business profile is because of the insights. The insights is most powerful because you can go through and then set it up to, my connection's a little weak. I want to show you a little bit here, see if this goes in here. Pardon me, I'm a little wary here, but get rid of that. As you can see on the post, right, I can get 17 likes here, but on the mobile app, you can actually go in and view your insights and see, and breaks it down when people are online, everything else. So I always highly recommend using videos and stuff like that, but that's why I say the business profiles. Doesn't display it because on the desktop or laptop computer, because it's mainly a mobile app. So the insights is key, so you can actually track to see when the best times to post are, because that's another question a lot of people have. I highly recommend just posting anywhere from 3 to 5 times a day on Instagram. That way it starts building a trend, and then you can see when you get the most engagement. That's first and foremost the personal or business profiles. Hey Sandra, welcome. If you're going to have a business profile and you want to still use it for personal, hi Rancy, welcome. I keep them separate. You can actually on the app have up to 5 different accounts logged in, and you can just switch from them. Keep your personal, your business, just like on Facebook. Recommend doing business on a fan page and occasionally over on your profile, much like I'm doing kind of now, because I get the most reach. but I like to being able to share this with a lot of people because a lot of people need to hear this. If you would please feel free to go ahead and share this out. That way people can get this. Love to get the message out. You'll hear a lot of marketers teaching you Instagram as far as linking up your Facebook. Speaking of Facebook anyway, for that immediate growth. If you're a personal account, link your personal profile. If it's a business account, then link your fan page. The reason I say that is because then you're going to get more engagement, a higher rating of people that actually want to see what you're posting over there. If you switch everyone from your personal, whether it was your high school friends that you graduated with, people and colleagues that you work with, they might not want to see exactly what you're doing. So you kind of channel that towards, okay, now I have my business side. Those people that said they've already raised their hand, said, I want to talk to you about business. Those are the people that you want over there and being able to share. A great way to also increase that is share that you're on Instagram from other social media. If you're on Facebook, let people know that you're over on Instagram. All you have to do is do a quick picture, say, hey, go like me over on Instagram. Here, it's http://www.instagram.com. What's up, Clayton? Thanks for joining. .com/ then your username. They can just click on that and it'll take them right over to the desktop version and they can go ahead and start following you right from there. So that's a couple tips there. Again, keep your personal side personal. If you want to share pictures of the family and the kids and stuff like that, that way you can keep it personal and being able to do the business side of the house on the business account. I see a lot of marketers or so-called marketers out there trying to use Instagram and they keep their profile private. It is annoying. If you have your profile private, what are you exactly trying to hide? If you want to reach more people, you got to be able to show what you share. So switch your settings over to public. You can set it up that you have a not two-person, but a 2-point verification now on Instagram for security reasons, and I highly recommend doing that. A lot of people were having their accounts hacked. I know Kim Garst did. Jolene Johnson had her account long before this came out, and that came out about 6 months ago. So if you haven't heard about that, that is available. So use that to your advantage for security reasons. Now, diving into the meat and potatoes of what I wanted to get on here and talk about is the bio setup. A lot of people have different analysis and philosophies as far as how you set up the bio. First and foremost, I'm not the ultimate Instagram expert. I'm just going to talk about my personal experiences and what I already know and have found out to be true and understanding at the making of this live video. At some point in time, as anything, Instagram could change and it would totally come out. I want to see this real quick. Exactly, Rancy. Duh. If you want to reach people, you can't have your private profile, no matter which media platform you're using. Very good. Thank you, Rancy. So, setting up the bio. People will say about going through and doing keyword research as far as what you're going to be talking about on your Instagram or any social media, and then punching it through into your profile. Being able to use that for keyword placement. That's all well and good, but most people think it's for being able to be searched over on Instagram. It's not right now. Where you want your keywords is in two places, and I'm getting ready to show you where it is. Hi, Sabrina. Thank you for joining. If you guys are getting value out of this, let me see some hearts real quick, or likes, whatever you want to use. So let me switch this around. I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. The only two areas right now for Instagram that they can search for you up here in this search menu is your username and your name right here. As you can see, I here have home business tips and inspiration, and then daily. I use emojis or emojicons, or however you pronounce that, right? I have the anchor because I'm nautical, but I tell them exactly what I'm using and what they can expect to receive on my Instagram account. Daily inspirations, marketing tips. I share different webinars that I belong to and go to, right? I have different things. So they know exactly what to look for and what to expect from my account. But this is the only place, your username and your name, that is searchable. I'll give you, right? So up here, let's see if I can do this one-handed. Apologize for the shakiness. Home business tips, right? If I type that in, someone already has it, Jean-Claude, right? Very good. Or you can search for the hashtag. Now, if I go and set it up for just looking for the word spelled out, now look who appears. It shows me home business tips, right? And I can do the same thing for inspiration. Now, inspiration, let's go down through, right? They'll go through as far as the top, the name of the account. So that's why you have Inspiration with Nicole, Inspiration by April, all those, right? Scrolling down through, motivation, bam, right? Kings of Motivation. They have a great YouTube channel. I highly recommend you go check it out. Just was on it today. Great videos, well put together. But look, I show up there. A little bit down, but not too far, right? So people are going to be able to find me that way. Again, that's the only two spots. Here, your account name, and your username that you can put in. And you can change this in the profile setting. Most people will say to try to put your keywords and phrases down here. And by the way, you only have 150 characters, so you got to set it up just properly, right? You can't really see it here, but that says 100% free training, and then I have the down arrows. That's because on the mobile, it shows it, and it's going to go to the only clickable link. More of that, because I can talk a lot about that on a different time. Now, other people will say about, you can see here, the sale to success. That's because that is a hashtag. I apologize, Rancy. I know. It keeps on saying if it's weak or not. It's because I'm kind of in a weird spot. So, the hashtag in the bio is only there for personal branding. That's all it's there for. That's the hashtag I chose to use. Not too many people have it. I think there's one other person using it. I'm going to dominate it. So that is setting it up. But you want to talk about it. If it's on a personal profile, talk a little bit about yourself, your likes. Your business side, talk about, why they should join you. Why should they follow? You can also get into as far as a personal, are you a mom of 2, 3, whatever, right? You can put it in there. The bonus to that is the hashtags. The hashtags in the bio, it's clickable on desktop and laptops, but not your mobile. The only reason it's there is for branding purposes. Now on the desktop, they can actually go through and click on it and pull up all the posts that have that. So that helps with the branding on the desktop or laptop. On mobile, it just shows it. It's not even going to be clickable. What the only clickable link is that you have is actually on underneath that you set up for your website. And I highly recommend a whole bunch. There's going to be another live that I do probably this week just dealing with that, what you should be set up for, how to set it up, and a little tricks being able to do that. So stay tuned, look for that one. But because you guys stayed around, stuck around, I appreciate it. I love you. Please go ahead and share this out. And I will be posting a link here shortly, right after this post, for free training for beginners. If you're really beginning on Instagram or even intermediate, I highly recommend going in and checking this training out. It's by a good friend of mine that did put together. This is where some of the stuff I learned it from, but it provides a whole bunch more. I got a lot of notes on it, and it's too much for me just to cover in a live feed. I want to be able to give it to you now. So go ahead and go check that out when I post it. I'll post it in the comments and also up in the description here shortly. Till next time, guys, take care.